Assalamu alaikum dear fellows. In this video I'm going to teach you how to make sculpture paste. It's a very good and foolproof recipe. I'm using the same paste in my artwork. Although I have posted so many sculpture paste recipes, but those are in my local language or without subtitles, so people have complained that you make a video in English language. So here I am going to teach you how to make a sculpture paste. This paste needs so many ingredients because you can store this paste and you can add colors in it. You can make neutral paste, and after that you store it for a long. So the ingredients which are required are, so first thing first is wood glue. Wood glue is or German glue. The glue should be white color, because in so many other countries the glue comes in pale or yellow color, but you need a wood glue which comes in white. So you need 1 cup of glue. I'm going to make double recipe of it. Either you can use 1 cup glue or you can double it. So today I'm going to double my recipe, so I'm using 2 cups of wood glue. So you need a good quality glue of it. It also come in pouch or in bottles or in jars. You can have any of them. I will start from the wet ingredients because it's been easy to mix wet ingredient first. So I'm in the description below I will give you the recipe of 1 cup, but I'm making 2 cups because it's very tough to make again and again repeat the recipe. So it's better to make bigger recipe and save it or store it. So this is the glue. I mix the glue first. The next step which I am going to add is wall putty. This is the bucket of wall putty. I just open it. There are 2 types of wall putty. One is with plaster and one is with acrylic. You need plaster based wall putty. I'm using this brand. I said our local brand wall putty, but it is plaster based wall putty, not acrylic based. So you can sand this putty after drying. You can sand your it has sanding capacity, but all the acrylic based wall putty are unable to sand. So you need anything which you can give sand to it or give chalky effect. So I'm going to use 2 cups of wall putty. 2 cups of wall putty. So the glue and the wall putty will be same in quantity. It's just like baking a cake or making any ingredient, any recipe you want to, but because I'm using the kitchen tools here, measuring cup and rubber spatula, all these tools help me to work faster. Even the beater which I'm using is from my kitchen, but I have separated from my kitchen tools. So you just need to cover it. If your wall putty don't comes in a plastic bag, you just take a plastic wrap or bag and cover it, and make sure that your plastic bag or cling touches the wall putty, because it dry very fast. Okay, now mix both ingredients. You can use spatula or beater. Right now I'm mixing it with the spatula. In the end I will use the beater. The next wet ingredient is gesso. Here is the bucket of gesso I have. Gesso is basically the base a paste which we used to prepare the base of if it's raw. Check, I have covered this gesso with the cling and it's been set for so many, I think 2 or 3 months, but it's still in a soft consistency. If you will not use cling or plastic bag, it will dry very fast. So you need to cover, or there will be a layer on the, or a dry layer of the gesso comes over the surface. So after that, I'm going to use 1 full tablespoon of gesso in it, and the next ingredient is the PU. PU means polyurethane. If you don't have polyurethane, you can use modpode as well. I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of PU. Oh, sorry, it's sealed. Just let me open it. It's just similar as modpode. You just need 2 tablespoons of it. And the next ingredient is acrylic retarder. You can use acrylic retarder of any brand. I am using our local brand here. So you need acrylic retarder about 1 tablespoon. Seal as well. Check this now. 1 tablespoon of retarder. It will not let the paste to dry very fast. I need some light to work. After that, mix all these wet ingredients. Almost all the wet ingredients have been added in it. Now comes the dry ingredients. First of all, I will use cellulose fiber. Cellulose fiber is the fiber which mostly used in sanitary pads. It's just like cotton, not like gel. You cannot use it the fiber from your diapers or anything else. You need about 2 tablespoons of it for 1 cup. It's just a rough estimate of the fiber. Take a small quantity or at least 2 tablespoons of fiber and soak it with water. Here I am going to use a little bit warm water. Add a little bit paste in it so the fiber don't get lumpy in the paste. Just mix the fiber with water and the paste. Small quantity of paste. Use it from your main batch and mix it well before adding it to the bigger batch. You can see it kept mixing. Check this out. It's a little bit lumpy, but after when you use hand beater, all the things will incorporate very well. Okay, next I'm going towards the dry ingredients. Let's clean the spoon first. You can also use measuring spoon, but I have this metal spoon and separate it from my rest of the tools. The next thing is soda, baking soda. This is very common, baking soda, or also known as meetha soda. It is a rising agent basically. You can put the soda in any of your food and it will rise. You need baking soda about 1 open it. Half of the tablespoon of it. You cannot use more than half tablespoon, or leveled 1 tablespoon. I'm using leveled 1 tablespoon of soda in it, because it will act with the glue and the plaster and fermentate it. Don't use too much quantity of soda in it, because it is not the soda recipe. I have soda recipe as well, but in that recipe I did not use plaster of Paris or wall putty, because plaster and soda react with each other. But the little quantity of soda will not change its formation. It will just give it a boost or fermented way. So the next ingredient is marble powder. Okay, now the marble powder. Here is the pure marble powder, which I get from the marble factory, where the marbles get cut. You know that marble is always cut under the water, because it heated up the blades and the cutters, so they use coolant agent as a water to cut the marbles. So the marble powder which I got was in wet form, then I keep it under the sunlight and heat it up, and it become out powder in the powder shell. So I'm using 2 tablespoons of marble powder. It's optional, but it will help you help the paste not to get too much sticky. Sometimes when we use plaster, the paste gets sticky, so marble powder helps to make it non-sticky. And the last ingredient is the plaster of Paris. This is the main ingredient which we are using, because the plaster of Paris, our paste won't be in a very hard form. Whenever we need to use it, you need plaster of Paris to harden it first. And there's another video which I will give you in the link of that video in the description below, how to use this paste, because the paste will be in soft consistency. You need something to harden it. You can use either plaster of Paris, chalk powder, or anything, or wall putty powder, that can also help you. So I'm going to use 2 cups of plaster of Paris. Here the plaster of Paris or gypsum come in this form. It's a very cheap product, so I just put all the powder in a bucket to make myself to use as easy as convenient. So I'm going to use 2 level cups of plaster of Paris, or gypsum powder, you can also say gypsum powder. So 2 tablespoons would be, 2 cups would be enough. Now just mix it roughly, because after that we're going to use the beater. If you use beater right now in this stage, your powder will puff out. Just mix it roughly. Check the consistency of paste. It's not very hard, it's still soft, but when you start your working and trying to make your petals, the paste would be soft, so you need to add plaster of Paris in it. There is one ingredient which I missed right here, is the oil. Like you can use baby oil or fragrance oil. I mostly prefer to use fragrance oils to give it a bit fragrance to it. Here is the fragrance oil. You can use 1 tablespoon in it. 1 tablespoon would be enough. It's optional, you can also use baby oil instead of this, but the fragrance oil give you a good fragrance in your paste, because you know the smell of all ingredients irritates some people. You just need to give it a good whisk. You can use whisk either, or either you can use hand beater. I'm going to use hand beater here. Make sure all the ingredients get incorporate very well. Scrape the sides and beat it again. Scrape the bottom especially. Here our paste is ready. Now you can store it in a jar, in airtight jar or any other jar. If you want to add color in it, you can use small batch of you can divide this paste in small batches, and you can add primary colors to it. Primary colors like yellow, red and blue. You can create all the colors using these three colors. So here our paste is ready. You can see it's very thin. So whenever you want to use it, which I will tell you how to use this paste, because I'm not going to add colors here right now. I will teach you how to use this paste. Now how to start using your paste if it gets ready. So I'm going to take little bit of paste on the tile. I found that tile is much better than plastic because it is very glazed and non-sticky. You need a wet cloth with you and plaster of Paris. Add plaster of Paris in it just to make a hard paste. You cannot add too much all the plaster of Paris in it because it will get hardened very fast. Whenever plaster of Paris react with water, it just is drying, time increases. So you just need to add plaster of Paris in it. You take small batch or 1 spoon, make the hard paste. Clean your knife again and again. You can see my paste get thick and harder. Now you need to clean your knife with a wet cloth. It's very important. Now keep on adding the paste. How to pick the petal or how to make the flower. There are so many other videos I have. You can check that on my YouTube channel. If your paste get cracky like I have, it means that your paste is a bit hard. So you need to add a softened paste in it, so you can get smooth edges like this. Let me show you again. Just keep on adding. You can see my paste is moving. If your paste is sticky, it means that your ingredients are not perfect. So here is you can see less cracks in it. You can smooth the edges using your fingertips. You can see the result. It's very perfect and smooth. You can either make the paste at your home, or you can also order me, but I only deliver the paste within the country. My country is Pakistan, so it's not possible for me right now to deliver this paste out of my country. Maybe one day, inshallah. So here is the result of the paste. You can see it's very good and very smooth. If you want to add color in it, whenever you add color, the paste get soft. If you will add acrylic color in it, the paste will get soft. So you need to add more plaster of Paris in it to get perfect consistency. Here is the video of making sculpture paste. I hope you will like it and enjoy it. You can see the result of it. It's very smooth and very neat and very fine, and it's not very sticky. You can see it's not very sticky.